Today, we're trying the best Indian food outside of India. But we're not in London, we're not in Dubai, and we're not in Durban. We're in... The US has the largest Indian diaspora, and the city with the best Indian food is Sunnyvale. Our first stop is Indian street food. It's a food truck, and you're actually located in a gas station, which makes it pretty convenient. If you want to just pump gas and get some Indian food, it's right here. Now, they're not specific to one region. Their menu has foods from all over India. So they've got everything from dosa to pav bhaji to bhatura. So we have lots of options today. Hi, good afternoon. Okay, so we were thinking we would get the dosa. Yes, I'll get the masala dosa, and then we'll get the pani puri.
Yeah, one pani puri.
And the bhatura. And a chai. And a chai. And the faluda.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Yeah, and the faluda, and then that is it.
Hi, my name is Arul. I'm from southern part of India. We are here in front of my Indian street food truck. Did my culinary in Bangalore. And then I came here, worked in a restaurant, and I started my own food truck and started with the minimum employee and myself, and these 2 years of hard work make me to build my own restaurant. We really packed in the evening. This is one of the priciest food truck in Sunnyvale area.
Thank you. They gave us a tomato chutney and a peanut chutney. I've never had it with a peanut chutney. Usually I've had it with like a coconut chutney and a cilantro chutney. So this will be different. Ooh, I already tasted that. That tastes so good. It's crispy. It's the perfect texture. Ooh, that peanut sauce is good. Now I am going to dip it in the sambar. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. This is like a vegetable-based stew. Usually I don't, but it's really hot and I can't pass it up. Oh yeah. Now dosa is essentially a fermented crepe made from rice and lentils. It's the perfect breakfast because it's so easily digestible. I think I had a dosa every single morning when I was in Bangalore. It blew my socks off. This is the best dosa I've had in my life. I could eat 5. I've never had a dosa like I did there, and I will say this is bringing back memories, that's for sure. The taste and the texture really relies on the preparation. They pour a ladle of batter onto the griddle and spread it in a circular motion. They start in the middle, they work outward, and it forms a thin, even layer. The dosa's almost gone. My mom helped me finish it. Next we have pani puri, which is so good. It's one of my favorite Indian street foods. You've got the pani, which is this like tangy dipping sauce. It can be quite spicy as well. And then you have the puri, and inside of the puri, you've got potatoes, chickpeas, onions, and spices. We were supposed to start with this, but we started with the dosa. Cheers. Spicy is the first thing I'll say. It's spicy. So when you put the pani puri in your mouth and you bite through it, your mouth is flooded with the pani. It's truly an experience eating pani puri. My mom has never had pani puri, and she's gonna try it for the first time.
I eat the whole thing?
Yeah, so we're gonna cheers, and then you're just gonna put it all in your mouth. 1, 2, 3.
Felt like there's a swimming pool in my mouth. Very good.
So now we have, I don't even know why I took such a small one. We have bhatura. It's a popular breakfast food, and it's from northern and eastern India. They rolled it out, they fried it, it got nice and puffy. It's a deep fried sourdough. Got this, which I think is like marinated chilies. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a little bit because I don't know how spicy this is. I'm gonna put some onions inside, pour some lime, squeeze some lime. We're gonna dip it in this curry, which I think is like a chickpea curry. Oh my god. It's rich, salty. Everything was perfect from the lime to the crunch from the onions. Anytime I'm missing India, I just come here. Wow.
My turn. I'm always last.
Lime. Wrap.
I feel like it's a flour
Dip.
tortilla. Right. It's very flaky.
We got faluda! Now, this is popular in northern India. It's also really popular in Pakistan as well. Now, with faluda, you've got like a rose syrup, and then you've got ice. I think this is either rose ice cream or strawberry ice cream. I think it's rose. I need to sip this more. Oh yeah, I think it actually might be strawberry ice cream. If you're craving this, you're never gonna get it with any other dessert. It's refreshing, it's sweet, it's creamy, it's rosy. Do I have a mustache? Got milk. Got faluda. We're at our next location. I feel like I am in a tropical place. You know, Mumbai is a little bit tropical, and this restaurant is called Surmai, Maharashtra Coastal Cuisine. And you might know Maharashtra from Mumbai being the capital of that state. They are best known here for their fried fish, and I can't wait to try as many dishes as I can here. So let's head in.
There's this drink called soul curry. In Maharashtra, Mumbai, we are huge on it. Like, there's nothing better than that. My brother-in-law is white American. He calls it horse shit. That's kokum, that's a fruit. It's very different than what you expect it is. And that's soul curry. That's coconut milk, and there is kokum in it. Very, very different than what you expect. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, this is the one that your brother-in-law is
Yes,
not a fan of.
yes.
It doesn't taste as it looks.
No.
That's for sure.
It's like,
The water part of pani puri,
oh yeah.
that's what this tastes like to me.
I think more.
Sokari. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not exactly sure, but I've never had this before. In India, I never had this. It's not my favorite, but I love this one. The sokari with the coconut milk has garlic in it, and it's very spicy. I love garlic, but I also think looks are deceiving. This looks like it's some like coconut rose cream sweet drink. When you taste it, it's like not at all. I like this one better.
So this is like a Mexican candy, sweet and sour.
Yes, that's kind of what it tastes. This one's really good.
So
They sell 1,000 of these in one day. We got a combination of a bunch of different thalis that they have. They did a special for us, so I can tell you how each thing tastes, but this looks really authentic. It looks really delicious. It looks loaded with flavor, so my mouth is already watering.
Surmai it's a soul food. I think so. Back home, our moms, like all Indian or Maharashtrians, mom cook this meal on a Sunday. It has to be fish, any kind of fish. Mainly is on Sunday because one, you cannot afford it daily. Here it's different story, right? Because everybody's doing good, but back home it's a speciality. You see the measurement, right? It's very small.
Yeah.
So it's thin. So if you deep fry it, it's going to be like a wafer, like Lay's. It's going to be crispy, and you don't want it crispy. Anybody who deep fries surmai paplet, they don't know what they're doing.
Surmai is a fish commonly found in India, particularly along the western coast, and it's also known as Indo-Pacific king mackerel.
It runs in at least Maharashtrian and Indian culture in a way that people come to our house. We just make sure they go like 2 kgs heavy on their weight.
This is the pomfret. Then we have the chicken skewers, which we call the chicken kebab. Then we have the kolam beef right here. Then we have prawn kebab here. And this is the kingfish, which is basically we call this surmai.
I don't even know where to start first. And just like mackerel, There are many bones in the surmai. But oh my gosh, this is so good. It soaks up the spice so well. I expected the surmai to be a little bit firm, kind of like mackerel, but it honestly melts in your mouth. It's a little bit fishier. It's a little bit chewier, a little bit meatier. That is what I love about pomfret, is you can honestly, I'm gonna like pull the whole thing apart, but we have another side. You can just pull the strips off. That one was a little hard because it's hot, but you can just pull the strips off and it's so easy to eat. Oh my gosh.
Which one do you like better?
I don't know, that's hard. I'm gonna say the surmai. The surmai, I actually get more of the flavor of the coating, more of the spice from the masala, whereas because the pomfret is a little bit fishier and there's a little bit more texture to it, I taste the fish a little bit more. Now we have the shrimp kebab. Oh my gosh, the shrimp looks so good and so seasoned. Oh my gosh. It's smoky, it's a little bit citrusy, slightly spicy. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Here is the fish curry, and this is the mutton masala, and there is also chicken masala, Konkani chicken masala. That's made from the Malwani spices from India, mostly from Maharashtra. Yeah, and it's a rice and the rice flour bakri. The rice flour bakri are usually we have it in the Konkani parts of India. That's Maharashtra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here's the fish curry.
Yeah.
Which one's the chicken?
Chicken and mutton.
Chicken and mutton.
Yeah. Okay. And this is that soul curry, the same one, which we usually. I thought so. Yeah, we drink it for the digestion. It's good for the digestion.
So drink it after.
Yeah, after. It's good when you drink it after. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
You're welcome.
Here we have bakri, and I've actually never had bakri before. I guess it's like it's rice that's been rolled out and kind of made into a paste, and then they cook it and make it a flatbread. Which is really good. It's a little bit dense, it's a little bit chewy. I actually taste the fishiness more than I do the spice, which is kind of nice because everything that we've had has had so much flavor, and I don't want to say this doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it's had so much spice, whereas I feel like this really focuses on the fish in the curry. Oh my gosh, it's rich. The gravy is rich. The chicken is tender. So both in the mutton curry and the chicken curry, they loaded the gravy with as many spices as they could. So it's spicy, it's rich, it's savory. It wouldn't be authentic Indian food if the spice somehow just creeps up and suddenly you're sweating out of every pore and your mouth is on fire. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh.
And that's the spoon for you.
What are the flavors?
That one is butterscotch. That one is rose petal flavor.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. That's amras, mango pulp.
Mango pulp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is like mango lassi, but with a different texture, and the mango flavor is so much stronger. I have a feeling I've had this, and I just don't remember. I know. That's
Was
so
it in
weird.
a shake or something?
It might have been in a shake that I had. I could have had a rose shake there. Yeah. Oh, that's so crazy. Now I want more of that. My first trip to India was probably one of the best trips that I've ever had anywhere. Went to Bangalore, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Ahmedabad, and I have the best memories from that trip. So when I think of India, immediately my brain just lights up, and that's exactly what happened when I had the rose petal ice cream. My brain just kind of lit up, and it made me feel like I was in India again, which is, I know sounds so cheesy, but it's true. Oh my gosh. Now this doesn't do the same thing for me, but it's really good. It's super sugary. I can take a pint of each of these to go. Probably eat the whole thing tonight. There was a family sitting next to us and their plates were loaded with food and they just left and the plates are scraped clean. So I think that's a really good sign. It was like a family of 5 and there is nothing on any of the plates. Ooh, this music is so good.
Right.
I can listen to this 24/7.
Happy birthday when it's her birthday.
Yeah.
She loves it.
Gobi is just cauliflower and Manchurian is the sauce. So you've got fried cauliflower in a Manchurian sauce and it's absolutely delicious. It's a little bit sweet, it's savory, it's salty, and it's definitely a little bit spicy. Crunchy. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Indian cuisine incorporates so many vegetables, but they taste so good. The seasonings are good. Sometimes they're fried, so, you know, there's that. But they're really good at incorporating veggies and just taking them to the next level and making them taste absolutely incredible. When Anthony Bourdain did a series in India, he did not like vegetarian food at all. I don't know if the whole time he ate vegetarian food, but he was just like, India is the only place where I can be a vegetarian and still be in love with the food. Don't quote me though. He didn't say those exact words, but he said some type of variation of that. We got the Hyderabadi chicken dum biryani, and the dum cooking method seals in the steam, so you really have a rich aroma, a rich flavor, and a rich taste in the biryani. Oh my gosh, there's so much flavor. Ooh, it's spicy. Oh my gosh, it's already spicy, I can tell. The chicken falls right off of the bone. What sets Hyderabadi biryani apart from other biryanis is it's known for its spice, and it also uses saffron infused spices. It was well worth waiting all day for biryani. Here we have Gangura Paneer Biryani. It's a South Indian biryani. I don't think I've ever had Gangura leaves before. This is really rich and really tangy. It tastes like a completely different dish from the chicken biryani. Spicy. And it's nice and moist from the Gangura sauce on top, and it is spicy. It is really spicy, but that is freaking good. I don't know if you can tell, but my face is like sweating. Holy moly, this was good. We had a lot of good food today, a lot of authentic Indian food, and it was really spicy, which is how I know. I don't think I've ever talked about how spicy food is until I went to India, and I feel like I am back in India. We are all finished with our Indian food tour in the Bay Area, the best Indian food outside of India. Oh my gosh, we're stuffed. Everything was so good though. Everything was so good. I'll definitely be back to all of these places. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, stay tuned for the next video and I will see you then.